All right, so here's a pretty good vantage point of the work getting done. So we're going to put the propane tanks back over there, kind of behind that pile of gravel, which is like kind of like pea gravel to bed the propane tanks. That'll make it easy to fill up, which is nice. And then they're running the lines. So that line will be for the propane, and they're digging it really deep so it doesn't freeze. And yes, your propane line can freeze, which is interesting. So they're digging really deep, and they'll bed it in foam. So that's nice. Anyway, I wanted to do a video on the mechanical system and where all the vents are going to go, and you guys can give me some feedback on that. I think it's pretty straightforward, but I also kind of want to document it. So start off in the master suite, or well, I guess we'll start upstairs. So we're gonna have the main trunk line running up this hole. That's gonna go straight up, and it will be exposed as it runs across the room, all the way across, and then little feeder heads off of that, and then that will also tee from the pipe there going this way into the master bedroom up above. There'll be 2 heads in the master bedroom, and then we will also run an additional line in the roof up this bay, up and over and down, straight down here, and then go into this room, and we'll pop out just about right there where that stud is. We'll move the stud, and that will supply air down low by the bed to get good circulation in this room. So we'll have 3 supplies in this room. Then up here, I'm going to explain kind of a couple things, and then we'll show how they go there. We'll have a couple of supplies in the toe kick of the cabinets to supply air under the cabinets. We will have a supply in the wall right here that supplies this area. Then we will also have we'll run 3 lines under the stairs into the floor, pop up behind the bookshelf. 1 line will run down and supply down into the bunk room. 1 line will supply down into the bunk bathroom, which is below us. And I think that's everything. Oh, I think we're also going to put 1 floor supply near the front door. So now let's go downstairs, and I'll show kind of how that's going to get run, which is kind of interesting. It's a little tricky. So we are going to have 2 furnaces, 2 smaller furnaces in this mechanical room. They will feed, one of them will feed under the stairs, and we'll follow that one around first. It feeds under the stairs and comes into the laundry area and lines up with our hole above that we talked about just a second ago. That will also a small line will tee down into the crawl space, run across the floor, and pop up in the toe kick by our sink, our laundry sink. So we get some heat all the way at that end of the room. That is probably that's the entire furnace, plus what we just talked about upstairs. The other furnace will run in here, runs up, it comes out this hole here, and we'll have another exposed line in the pool table area, exposed ductwork, spiral duct, that will feed up through the floor into these 3 bays, which are in line with the stairs above. So that's how we're using the stairs as a space to run the duct back under the bookshelf and into the bunk room and into the bunk bath. Also, from that line that runs, the exposed line will pop up, run over and into this bedroom to supply above the window in the guest bedroom, and will supply up and into the toe kick and a couple of spots in the kitchen. So that's pretty much how we're doing that furnace. I think in addition to that, and I'm not sure which furnace it's going to be, but one of the furnaces will come over and supply into this additional guest bathroom, and a furnace will supply up into the ceiling over right where that block is. We'll pop through there to supply air down to the seating group downstairs. I think that's pretty much the entire system. In addition to that, we are going to put the condensers outside the window here and here, and I think that's really good. I don't think you'll notice them. It's a nice hidden spot. I think we can do something kind of cool. We've got to get them off the ground a little bit, so I was thinking maybe we could have a rusted steel beam that has supports on it that they sit on, so that it's kind of a more interesting looking, some sort of steel support that's not expensive or anything, but just looks cooler than the standard boring support that the company provides. That would be kind of neat. The line sets that run to those condensers will run in this in the bathroom wall, up, over, and up into through the ceiling. We're going to drop the ceiling in the hallway. The line sets will run down, over, and into our mechanical room. And that's not that critical for the decision of it, but just wanted to kind of document that. I think that's pretty much it. The rest is venting. We're going to vent the dryer. We're going to drop the ceiling in the laundry after they run the line, but we'll run the dryer vent up, run it over, kind of pop through the corner over there, kind of keeps it away from everything else. I think that's it. I think that solves the system. Let's see, in addition to that, we will vent all the furnaces out the corner by the front door. So if you're standing in front of I'll walk up there. So I think we'll have the venting for the furnace right on the side here. They'll just pop out the wall and vent out.